Well, big news here at the Rylee Ranch. We are flooding. We are finally warm weather. It's plus 15 degrees Celsius, and I gotta tell you, we're experiencing major floods. And at the Rylee Ranch, we always wanna have fun. Not just when I have a 2-year-old, I wanna have fun too. And today is the perfect day to introduce the second dinosaur to our collection. This is Njor, the camarasaurus, and he was probably around like 150 million years ago when there was flooding too. This is the second dinosaur from PNSO for my collection. And I gotta tell you, today is the perfect day to introduce him because we got major problems here at the Rylee Ranch. So we're trying to have fun and not lose our mind. If you can remember, last week we introduced the first dinosaur, Samuel. So this is gonna be his first friend. So where do all the problems start here at the Rylee Ranch? Well, all the problems start in Emu Land. Now, Emu Land is one of the highest areas here at the Rylee Ranch. This is where all the emus live. You guys, how's the water situation? And as you can see, all the snow here starts melting, and this is where the main flooding problem starts. You guys, he's actually a lot bigger than you in real life, so I wouldn't bother him. So what happened at the Rylee Ranch this year? Well, we got record amounts of snow, and record amounts of snow means record amounts of water when the temperatures go up. So in Emu Land, all this snow is melting, and it's finally warm weather. And this is what's happening. We're getting these giant puddles. So we have a pump going here, pumping out this water. And all this water is flooding into our backyard. So you can't see from here, but we have another pump going, pumping the water out of the backyard. And here's our backyard. This is another flooded area. So we have another pump running full speed, trying to get rid of all this water. And if you look behind me, all this water is flowing through here onto my driveway. So what's happening? That's a lot of water flowing. And then we have another problem. All the water from the backyard's flowing into our shop. So we have another pump going here. Like, look how much water there is here. Sorry, Njor, a lot of water. And I want to show Njor, the camarasaurus, what happens when all of these areas are flooding. It's not pretty. Please be ready for this. Njor, please be ready for this. Well, we're just going to go into our shop. And as you can see, our shop is flooding. And I got to tell you, this is probably not the nicest water because this is from all the pastures where all the animals have been pooping and cleaning. And as you can see, it just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. Well, we're gonna have a lot of cleanup here over the Rylee Ranch, but for now, we got 3 pumps running and we're going to pick up a bunch more to get more pumps running. Since 2018, we've been here and we've never had this amount of snow and this amount of water. Njor, I'm sorry for your first day here. It's not a very nice atmosphere, is it? And on top of that, we're gonna have to give baths to all the dogs of the Rylee Ranch because that is not gonna be pretty when they're laying in my bed. So this is coming from the emu field. And Zane's back here playing in the water. Zane, do you wanna come see the water? Come look at this. And then we got this pump here coming from another field. And then we got another one going down here, flowing away. And this is why you gotta be positive at the Rylee Ranch, right, Zane? Even though there's a flood, we can still have fun in the water. You're gonna need a bath too. No, don't touch that. And I gotta tell you, we got another hose running over here. We got hoses running all over the property trying to deal with this problem. I know, Zane, it's a lot of water. And there's the runoff from all the animals from 6 months of winter. I gotta tell you, you wouldn't wanna drink this water. And here's another river happening. We're making all sorts of rivers at the Rylee Ranch. And then you got to ask, right? Where's all this water going? Well, we have 2 ponds here at the Rylee Ranch. Out here, you can start to see water on the main pond here. So this is going to be for our geese, for our cow, our llama, our alpaca. And we have some big plans this spring to get some areas renovated for the animals. Yep, that's where all the water's flowing down to that pond. It is going to be a wet few days. And the temperatures, they're getting so warm for the next 3 days. So we're going to have 3 or 4 days of flooding. It's going to be a disaster. We have so much cleaning to do. But first, we got to get rid of all the water. This is a disaster. And then we got all sorts of water running down here. And you're going to ask, where does this water go? And this is where all the other water's flowing down here to the other pond at the Rylee Ranch. And this is where the ducks live and all the wild creatures come. Now, it's going to be like plus 10 to 15 degrees Celsius for the next few days. So we have a lot of snow that's going to turn to water. So it's going to be a messy few days. And today, we're talking about the realistic expectations of a farm. It's not always clean and pretty. It is dirty and messy this time of the year. And as you're going to see in the next few days in our videos, there is a lot of poop and food and stuff showing up when the snow melts. It's going to be a messy few days. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Good thing we got Njor. Yep, it just keeps coming and coming here at the Rylee Ranch. Well, hopefully we get this water dealt with in the next few days. You guys, you have to stand directly in the water. And for those of you who've been following us for years, you can remember every spring we usually make a video, and it's usually the only one that gets censored, about what's it like cleaning at the Rylee Ranch in the spring. Well, I gotta tell you, imagine being minus 20 to 30 with lots of goats pooping and freezing, and then all of a sudden that shows up. What do you think is under all that snow? A hell of a lot of mess. And it gets even worse, Njor, for the barn at the Rylee Ranch. As you can see, the barn is flooding. The chicken stalls are flooding. The ostrich stalls are flooding. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Well, playtime is over, Njor. We have to actually get back to work. Welcome to the Rylee Ranch. Every day we have fun, but there's always a big problem to deal with. But there's always a solution. Samuel, meet Njor. Now there's two of you. You guys, I'm going to go back outside to work.